Oh, we haven't actually looked at this bookshelf yet, though, so let's go ahead and do that real fast. You can see that it's this intimidating collection of books, right? But if you take one, it's not in very good shape. That doesn't look good at all. In fact, it even looks a little pixelated. These are burned. That's the problem with them. They've been burned. They've been destroyed, as Atris said in his message. Most of my books have been destroyed, so apparently this is them. There are some select books that aren't burned for whatever reason, so apparently they didn't burn the shelf, obviously. But after burning them, someone carefully arranged the books back on the shelf. Huh. Well, I guess you got nothing else to do when you're on Myst Island. Forever. Anyway, so we have looks like 5 different books. And that are in reasonably good shape. I could right now just go ahead and look at all of them, but they're not all relevant right now. I'm just going to go ahead and cut to the chase here. The one that we want right now is going to correspond to the subject that we are currently concentrating on. This one down here. Look at this book. See how it's got a little gear on it? Yeah, that's actually kind of relevant to what we're doing. Well, come on, pick it up. Okay. This is a book about the place that we will be reaching shortly. So, it's a journal. It's a somewhat interesting story, I'm quite sure. But I'm not going to read it to you. You kids can read. You're old enough. I don't need to read you a bedtime story. You go ahead. If you want to, you go ahead and read it. I'll just flip through the pages for you, and you can pause the video for each page and join me afterwards. You ready? And that's it. Okay. So, welcome back. Or if you just skip that, like I did, nothing. Apparently we're trying to get to the mechanical age. I think the book had it in there somewhere. So back to business. We're going to enter the access key into the clock, which I guess we could have figured out just by guessing. 240? Yeah, it's 240. So, what happens? There we go. Okay, so now we can finally get past the 3 feet of water here and get to the clock tower. Yes! And you see from here, we have to see the 240. Well, actually that's not true. You know, we could, I guess, as long as we don't press that button, you know. You know, we can, you know, mess around with it and say whatever we want, and it'll be, you know, it's not gonna, I mean, it's not going to get rid of the bridge or anything. So, we can now finally turn this marker switch on. Isn't that awesome? Here's the door. Let's go into the clock tower. You know what, shut the door. I like that cozy sound. See? Now I feel very cozy again. I mean, not quite as cozy, because it's, you know, it's all mechanical and stuff. It's not like that warm country cabin with a boiler in it. And actually now I'm starting to feel a little claustrophobic. You know, this has just got a bunch of gears. And it's got these toys here. This is kind of fun. Uh-oh. Oops. Billy, you broke it, damn it! Get back over here and fix it! That's why we have a restore button. No, we could just reset it like this. See, and then we can screw up all we want, and it's okay. Obviously, the goal here is, it's not going to be these over here on the side. It's going to be this one right in the middle. 3, 3, 3. You need it to read 2, 2, 1. Moving this one moves the top 2. Moving this one moves the bottom 2. So you think, you know, this one is in place. So all you have to do, oh, there's a problem. It says 2, 3, 1 instead of 2, 2, 1. Then you take advantage of the fact that if you hold it down, as you saw I was doing, it moves just the middle one. So we should be pretty good on this now. I was really trying to avoid the right answer so I could drag out the explanation. I could have just messed around and got it quickly without even trying. Ooh, look at that. This model gear just turned on its side. What does it look like? Yeah, it's that big waste of industrial material on the other side of the island. But now it's apparently rotated. And it's revealed that it's a fraudulent gear, as half or a quarter of it is missing. We should probably go check it out next, huh? You know, I don't like this. I don't like this ceiling. It's, it exists. You know, when I was hoping it would be like an open ceiling, you know, where you could see all the working gears at the top of the tower, and you could see, like, the inside of the face and all that. That would be really cool, but no, we have this boring felt ceiling or whatever. You know, this might get on your nerves if you know too much about this game, but I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, just to signify to myself, congratulations, you beat this part of the game. You know what? I can actually cut through here. Oh, and there's also this. There's some kind of memorial or grave or something that says Tiana. This obviously wasn't in the original game because you couldn't walk anywhere in this part of the woods. So, there you go. I still want to know what the jump key is. Sorry, that was terrible. And look at that. And the same weird music plays as we approach. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this off because we're done. You know, this gear looks different than the original. It's more rusted over. We look, now we can access this. There's a book inside. And here it is, our link to the fabled mechanical age. I love these flybys. I mean, I have to watch it all the way through at least once. This is weird music. I mean, if you have a pretty loose definition of music. I think it just looped. Well, I'm ready to go, so I will see you in the mechanical age.